Hello? Hello? Okay. Mic is working now. I don't know what happened. I think... Oh, I restarted my computer to update, like, last night, so I think it caused some issues, but we're okay now. Alright. Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing? By the way, Ace, I forgot to tell you, but I have sent the cable. It was small enough just to send in, like, a letter, so I don't have, like, a tracking number, but, it'll probably be there at some point. It'll probably take a couple days. Yeah. Alright. Be on the lookout, epic, yeah. Cool. Well, today I would like to, fix a couple more bugs. There's still that bug with the puzzle room, and then also the bug with the UVs. We'll probably work on that. I also need to work more on, some miscellaneous stuff that's not necessarily the game. I need to redo, apparently, the art for the OST, because Steam is like, well, it doesn't have OST on it, so you have to add that. So I have to add text to the logo or whatever that says OST. It's not a big deal. And then I also need to... want to see if I can get the dedicated server thing all set up, so... I'm gonna be working on that also. But yeah. Should, hopefully not be too bad. And yeah, I don't know. We'll probably just spend all day doing that. I do have to leave, like, right at 7 today, so... I can't mess around, guys. But yeah. There's some funny stuff with the OST where the tracks after Symbiotic Machine are shifted weirdly. That's weird. The playback in Steam is weird. Like, does it start at, like, a weird spot or something? Or, like, what is it? I mean, I wonder if it's something to do with the metadata. I don't know. No idea. Well, we'll try and figure that out. Okay, let's get going. So, this is the overlay. So Lair comes after Symbiotic Machine, but if you play Lair in Steam, it plays Symbiotic Machine, and then the track after is Lair. That's weird. I mean, to me that sounds like a weird metadata thing, or like the track order in the metadata isn't set properly or something. Checked it? I don't know. Well, we'll have to fix that before we release it. But... yeah. It's really weird. I don't know why that would happen. We can keep trying to figure that out. Well, it's okay. We got plenty of time. I mean, we can probably just schedule the OST for the summer or the Automation Fest, which is going to be July 14th, I think. So we still got plenty of time to figure everything out. But what was I gonna look at? I wanted to just take a quick look at the dedicated server stuff and see, like... I didn't see any, like, review store page thing on this, so I don't know if we have to have it reviewed. It says you made releases app by yourself by clicking view release options, so... I think... oh, yeah, we just straight up... view release options. Yeah, I guess I can just launch the dedicated server thing whenever. Okay. But yeah, the OST will be a different story. Let's go take a look at that, because I'm going to have to re-review. Let's just get that going. Yeah, it gives a... so the small capsule that's fine. Actually, there's two things that we need to do. This is just a caution. Apparently on the small capsule, it's overlapping a little bit, like the music banner, so I have to fix that on both the main game and also the OST. Current theory is that it's overriding the depot weirdly. Doesn't make sense why it would be in that spot specifically. Yeah. Is that like at the start of a new disc or something? Or is it just randomly in the middle of the disc? Like, I don't know. Because yeah, that would just be at a random spot, right? Because that's like the... I don't know why that would happen, yeah. It's quite odd. Yeah, 2 tracks in a disc 4. Well, we'll figure that out. I don't know. Might just have to... I don't know. Redo it or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. So, yeah, the vertical capsule image has to include soundtrack or OST or something to indicate it's a soundtrack. So we have to do that. It says the header and the small capsules already have a music banner, so we don't need to add it to there. It's just if we go into graphical assets, right, we got header capsule and small capsule, and even main capsule, but vertical capsule, nah. I don't know why vertical capsule doesn't have the banner, but we'll fix it. I've also finally fully, I haven't done anything yet, but I've tried to fully swap into Krita. I've unpinned paint.net because I'm tired of it. Tired of living in the past. I spent a bunch of time yesterday like configuring Krita. I dragged over the Starground palette and stuff and got everything set up, so I think it's kind of where I want it to be now. We're gonna try it out. But yeah, I was just like thinking like, man, I'm tired of paint.net sometimes. I do like paint.net, don't get me wrong, but the no auto-saving kind of sucks a lot, you know, that's kind of lame. So I was like, maybe we don't use paint.net anymore. So speaking of music stuff, I sent a new track like right as you went live. Oh, okay. Yeah. Made it for the main menu, but maybe good for the gas planet. Epic. Yeah, I'll give that a listen. So I just need to add text to this that says OST. This should be pretty easy. We're gonna open up the logo. Just sort by date. Really should just put the logo in the Starground assets folder. I don't know why I don't do that. Let's do that. S-O-S-T? Yeah, dude. So here's our freaking logo. We gotta go open up our... Well, let's see. Do we just want to do this? Or no, I spent some... At one point, I did all the... I finished the alphabet. I would love to be able to make this font a actual font, you know, that I can just type out, but I don't really know how to do it. Where is it? Am I stupid? Oh, is it a paint.net file? God dang it. Okay, I might have to go, Yo, what's up, Dylan? It's not a big deal. Yeah, there's probably going to be some things like that I'm going to have to convert it back over into a, you know, a thing, but it's fine. Into a regular image. I don't even know why it's a PDN, because it doesn't make any sense. Is there anything in here that's like really important that is a PDN? I mean, not really. It's basically just that, I think. Yeah, Starground text. Let's just resave it as a PNG. There we go. Close it. Oh, that was right there. Come on. Where'd it go? Oh. Alright. So this is our text. Now I can do stuff if I remember how to do anything. I have to get used to Krita. We're We're gonna be slow for a minute while I'm trying to figure it out, but that's okay. I've just gotta like practice. I think for this one, I'll do the big text, like not the tiny one, just because it's like, it's gotta be pretty visible. I don't want it to be super tiny, and it's only 3 letters, right? So I think having it be the tiny text would not be a good idea. Where am I pasting this? Crap. I wish I could remove layer easier. It's Shift Delete, okay. I don't know why I didn't copy it. Do I have to like go into transform mode, then copy, then paste? Probably. Whatever, it's fine. Krita is weird. I gotta you gotta get used to this. I mean, it's not that weird. It's like pretty normal, but it's just minor things that I'm not used to. I do like that it doesn't overlap even though you have like the full selection or whatever, because it's kind of nice actually, right? It's very interesting. I wonder if that's gonna be an annoying thing. Oh, it's putting on different layers. That's what's happening. Okay. I don't really mind that, honestly. Now, how do I merge down? Control E. All right, there we go. And then one nice thing about Krita is that it has like stuff for centering, you know? I think if I hold Shift, hold Alt, never mind, it doesn't want to, that's okay. But I think right about there is the midpoint. Can you send me the OST version of the logo in Starground chat when it's done? Yes, sir, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna make the text the color I used in the probably in the little, let me go get it, this thing. Whoa, why does this look so bad? Did I save this as a JPEG? Oh yeah, it's okay, I have to save it as a JPEG, right? Okay. Where's the paint bucket tool? So I haven't really used this yet. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I mean, that's really all we need to do for that. Now we can just, yeah, does Krita have animation features? I don't know. I would imagine it does. Krita has a lot of plugins and stuff. Oh, that's annoying how that is. I'm gonna have to change where this tool options thing is, I guess. I liked it up on the top bar because it's like how, you know, frickin' whatchamacallit, paint.net is, but if it's gonna be stupid, then that's okay. What are these different modes? Like if I'm on, because I can set it to be like global and stuff, right? Yeah. We can just measure how far away it is to make sure it's centered. So this is 39. This is 43. Oh, wait, I'm measuring from the... yeah. That is 39. So it is perfectly centered. It's probably just because the T has an empty space here, so it looks like it's maybe to the left, but it is centered. Yeah. But yeah, animation stuff with Krita, I would imagine it does. Let me see, like, because there's like a storyboarding, there's different, let's just look it up. Krita animation. Animation with Krita. What I do love about Krita is it does have a huge documentation thing, so if you don't know or you want to learn about something with it, it's really easy. Yeah, animation timeline docker, onion skin, so it's got animation stuff, which is cool. I like Krita because it's open source, it's got a bunch of plugins, and it's like a multi-purpose thing. You know, I can do pixel art in here, and I can do regular Steam art business. I don't have to like compromise. So it will take me time to get used to, but I think once I do, it'll be very good. So yeah, let's see if we can like, there's like different dockers right here. Yeah, animation timeline. There we go. So yeah, you can just animate it and then you can onion skin it if you want. So that's pretty cool. That actually might be nice for pixel art. We'll see. Might actually like that. But yeah, I'll turn that off. I like Fire Alpaca a lot, but they're not improving their animation and stuff, so I'm about ready to jump ship. Yeah. Now, Krita to me has always looked pretty appealing because it's I like how lightweight it is compared to something like Photoshop. I've never liked how Photoshop takes like a million years to open and crashes and stuff. Like, Krita seems to be more stable. I think Krita is to, like, how do you say that? It's like what Krita is to Photoshop, what Godot is to Unity, right? It can basically do all the same stuff, but it's more lightweight and open source, which is nice. Here, where was the art? There we go. Okay. So let's reposition this. Yo, thank you for the spin. And then we're gonna have to change this to nearest neighbor. I do really love this snapping stuff because I never got that with, you know, Paint.net, because Paint.net is a little stupid. I don't know what the proper size is here. That's probably good enough right there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Shift delete. There we go. Starground OST. So now let's resave this. Vertical capsule underscore OST. What's also nice about Krita 2 is it can open up PSD files and stuff. Paint.net can't do that, which is always really frustrating because I can't edit things easily. But Krita's got a lot going for it, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, vertical capsule OST. Save that. And one thing also that Krita has, which will be nice, or a plugin that I found, which I think you and me talked about it or something, Ace. We're looking at pixel art plugins, but I got it working, so you can go to scripts and then do pixel borders. So you choose a name, border, take the color from, let's just do background, whatever. And custom, any neighbor, steps 1. Yeah, 0%, use opaque, threshold 0, whatever. Animation stuff too, which is really interesting because you can animate outlines with this. I don't know how that works, but and then it generates a border. I don't know what happened here. It didn't do a good job. Probably because it kind of already has a border or whatever. Okay, well, that was a disaster. Hold on, guys. Let's try that again. And then once you get it configured, you can just say use previous recipe, so like it's easy. Let's try custom again. Any neighbor. Yeah, I think I want to do like corners. There's different like ways you can do it. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. Unless it did, it's just invisible. No, I don't know. Well, epic fail. I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out someday. Anyways. Now let's go upload this new art. Screen assets. Yeah, I think I will enjoy Krita. I just got to get used to it. It's not going to be that big of a deal to get used to. It's just weird initially, you know, but I think it'll be fine. Is the resolution really 748 by 896? I guess so. Yeah. I confirm. Alright, so that should help fix that issue. And then, I mean, I could throw in like a little music note on the logo just to further hit that idea home. You know? Because we do have the one from the community icon, so... I hope I saved that as a good file and not a funny file. I hope I didn't just do a JPEG. I'll have to rebuild it, that's okay. Here, let's open up Paint.net and see if it was a PDN. This will happen for a little while where I'm gonna have to convert these PDNs back and forth, but I promise eventually it will stop. Okay. It's fricked. That's okay. I can just redraw really quick. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, how do I resize? I can resize canvas, but I just want to resize image. How do I do that? Try to resize image. Control T or transformation tool. Okay. Control T. Oh. Is that all I get? I can't just say like image resize or something? I can do resize canvas, but I don't think that's what I want. You can try it. This should be 48 by 48. Yes, it's gonna do the canvas. Oh. Oops, I changed the position. Well, I guess I can just do that. So what would it be? It'd be position 24. Yeah, right there. How do I see the size of it? I guess I can't really. Is this the proper size? Yeah, 48 by 48. Well, it's all messed up now. That's okay. Now how do I crop? Can I just go boom, crop? I can do that. Well, still some things I gotta work out with Krita. Gotta figure it all out. Yeah, so this has messed the frick up. I'm just gonna copy this and kind of redo it. So let's go back to Starground, wherever. And we're gonna fix this up. So first off, oh. Oh. I went through this same learning curve switching over to Premiere from Vegas, and it frickin' sucked, but, you know, I am glad that I did it. So this is gonna really suck for a while, but what can you do, you know? I'm paying for my sins of using Paint.net for so long. Alright, let's fix this up now. Paint bucket. Okay, get the yellow in there. Here, let's up the threshold or whatever. Oops. I don't want this to do, why is it, like, blending, you know? Regions found from the merging of layers with specific color labels. I don't really want it to spread at all. I have it to 0. So you'd think it wouldn't, but it is. Well, that's a little annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. Does it have like some anti-alias thing on? I mean, it doesn't. I don't want it to do that. I mean, I guess I can just say threshold is 0, but then I have to go through and do every single color in here, which could take a million years. God dang it. I just want to up the threshold and then, like, why is it doing that? Is it because of size up here? No. That's not the active tool. Well, I don't know how to fix that. That's kind of really annoying. And I don't see any other setting in here to stop it from doing that. Oh, is this working? Oh. Oh, maybe I do want spread at 100% then? Because now it seems fine. Okay, weird. Hey, Clay, how's it going? Welcome in. How have you been doing? Oh, it doesn't seem to be doing... Oh, it's not doing that one. Oh, it seems okay now. I don't know what the frickin' deal is, man. Okay. We're getting there, I think. I need to look at like what it looks like untarnished. Let's just open it up really quick. Because I don't remember. Okay, it had those two as being darker. I don't think it's still doing all the colors quite right. Man. Just set a really big threshold. Oh, too big, too big. A little smaller. Too big. A little smaller. Too big. Come on, come on, there we go. Got a new job, nice. Moved back to the west from East Coast, yeah. Trying to fix a car, thankfully no big emergencies since the last time I ran through here. Okay. Sounding good, yeah. How's the new job been? Still coding, still making junk? Yeah. That's epic. Let me make sure this is all good. We got the white. Almost all good. We are missing this pixel. And I think that's it. Hopefully there's no erroneous pixel colors in here, but I'm pretty sure that I bucketed everything, so we're probably okay. So I'm not gonna worry about it. You can resize images by going to Image, Scale Image to New Size. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is just like the Paint.net one. Epic, thank you. Starting a week, it's a little vacation right now. Oh, okay, nice. I'll have time to jump on stream. Yeah, no, that's fair. It's cool. Yeah, we're just working on a couple different things today. We're doing, we're going to be doing some bug fixes. What else you got going on? I'm working on a OST art right now. Just changing that because for the vertical capsule, you have to indicate, I guess, that it's an OST and not the main game. So we have to put like a text and stuff. Where are we going to put this little note? I feel like it needs to go up there, but we don't have enough space. So let's up the size to like 56. Oops, I did not constrain. I'm feeling like that. What do you guys think? I just find the text goes on top of the note a little bit. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I think it's okay where it's like there. Maybe move it to the right, just a couple pixels or something. Actually, no. I like it better there. I think that's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Merge with the layer below. Maybe even two notes? Maybe. I don't know where the other one would go. I don't know. It's probably okay. What is this merge strategy? Weird. Okay. Here, let's copy the whole thing. Oh, I see. It is weird how you can like select outside of the bounds, because you were never able to do that in Paint.net. It's like you can only do stuff in the canvas. So that's just weird to me. Got to get used to that. Why does it have to be stupid? Okay, that's fine. It's still a little too big, I guess. Here, we might as well get it to be perfect, because otherwise I think we're gonna know the difference between the two. Let's try this again. think it's tricky because now the size of this image is larger, so. Just a little bit larger that way. Let's see where we're at. I think it's close enough. I think it's okay. All right. All right, let's save this now. Can I hit the other one? Wait. What is this one? Oh, no, I did not. Here, let's delete that one. All right, we're gaming. Save as. Critta. Critta file. Oh, there it is. Save as. PNG. All right. Now that should be good. If Steam complains that doesn't look like music, then I'm gonna. Oh, you don't want to see what I'm gonna do. All right. It's the PNG. Yep. Upload. I confirm. And I'll go ahead and send that over to you, Ace. I'll just put it in the Starground chat. Da-da-da. Oh right, I didn't actually save it. Let's go do that. PNG Starground logo underscore OST. Alrighty. There you go. Okay, so that's uploaded. The other thing that we need to fix is the tiny capsule, the small one, because the text just gets clipped just a little bit, so we have to fix that. Here, I'm just gonna do this so I can check it, right? No. Okay. Back into Critta. Let's open up the small capsule. This one right here. Critta image document. And I'm just going to use this one as a reference for kind of where that music banner goes, you know? So just like that. And then we're just going to move the logo around. I'm just going to go grab the logo again, because otherwise it's going to be fricked up. Okay. This is the Starground logo. Create a new layer. Well, I think before I just had it like vertically scaled. Yeah, like this. But obviously that doesn't really work. So let's just shrink it a bit. Probably like there. Maybe just a little more. And that's probably good right there. Now how do I center this? What is this? Assistant tool? Whoa. Whoa. It's like for doing perspective stuff. This is insane. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, how do I center? I guess I can just calculate it by hand. Oh, can I just click that? Nope. Okay, well that's the position, so... What's the size of this? 462? Oh yeah, something that's also nice about this is I can do math inside of here too, right? So I can just say 174 divided by 2, and then it's just the right spot, so... Alright, so that's where it's at now. It should just clear the banner. It's only a little bit smaller, so I don't think it's going to be a huge readability issue. Right? It looks fine to me. So I think that'll be better. All right, let's resave this then. Let's make sure we got rid of all the crap. That's the new logo. We don't want that one or that one. All right. Save it. Save as a PNG. Yes, replace it. All right. Cool stuff, guys. Now we gotta go re-upload this everywhere. Let's see, where is it? Right here. But upload, I confirm. So let's take a look at it now. There we go. That's nice now. Just clears the thing. All right, I think we're good then. That has the banner. All these have the banner except the vertical, which now has the funny stuff. So I think that we are good to go. Okay. Let's go resubmit this then. Because we should be good. Mark ready is for review. I don't need to leave notes. So hopefully that doesn't take too long. Well, today's Friday, so it's not gonna... It's gonna take a while because it's the weekend, but that's okay. Business days and all that jazz. So let's go ahead and fix that art thing then in here. What is this? Okay, this is the art overrides. I want to view the base ones. This one, we're going to replace it. Yeah, okay. Art v2, boom. Small capsule. Just so that we're consistent, I don't want to have like two different versions of it. Alright. Very minor. Just wanted to fix that. So we are good to go now. Let's go publish the changes. What is all this stuff? 2 left thumbs. Oh, that was probably the screenshots. This is funky. I don't remember any of this being a thing. I wonder if Steam just updated their store stuff, because I don't think I was able to see the publishing history like this before. So that's definitely interesting. Yeah. So let's go look at this. I mean, well, we won't be able to see it. We have to search Starground in here. Yeah, there we go. It's looking good. Yeah, the demo still has the old arts. We're gonna have to go through and update the demo. But not a big deal. Starground. All right. So that's fixed. Cool. I also want to get started on this dedicated server stuff or get this like ready to go. I don't think I have the actual build uploaded. Yeah, there's no builds. But something I need to do for this is make sure that I have the Linux repository set up. Let's see. Where is that again? Pretty sure it's in like packages. Store packages. Dedicated server package. How come I can't click it? I do want that to be in the dedicated server package. Well, We'll figure it out. I don't know how I can like do it. Because in here, or do I could just go to depots? That's probably what I need to do. I mean, this is it. Yeah, okay, so we need to add a new depot. Starground dedicated server. Linux. And let's just rename this one to Starground dedicated server Windows. So, all languages, base app. This will be Windows, 64-bit. Okay. And then this one is going to be Linux. I guess it's technically Linux plus SteamOS. 64-bit only. Save. Okay. So that should all be good now. Yeah, it's going to say, this depot isn't referenced by any packages. So now I have to figure out where to actually do that. I don't think it's in builds. See, I thought it was in, like, the manage things, but I don't know if I see it there. Let's go take a look. Like in here, usually you can set what's inside of your thing. But I can't create a store package. So what do I do? I mean, there's these ones, but this is like... Oh. Wait, what? Okay. I don't know. I can mess with these ones, but... There's no, like, regular package, so what do I do? Oh, I guess this one will become the one. So that makes sense. What is add applications? Okay. So now let's add Linux. There we go. Alright, we're gaming, guys. Okay. So now, let's also fix it for the developer comp. I don't think I have to save anything in here. Yeah, it's saving changes already. Alrighty. So we should be good to go now. If we go back to dashboard and stuff, it should say that the other depot is configured. Approve release. It's in here. Depots, it should say that they're both. Yeah, we're good. So can I actually access that from Steam right now? Because I didn't know. I didn't see it in there, but maybe it is there. Let's go take a look. Because then I can actually test it. One thing I need to make sure is, like, what happens if we update it? Like, does it override what's already in the Steam folder? You know, I need to figure that stuff out. So let's open up Steam and do that. Okay, Steam, come on. Okay, it's not funny anymore, Steam. Open. Okay. Starting download. No. Close. What is this message? No. Hostage. Wednesday at 9:14 p.m. Okay. So if we look up Starground. Oh, and let's sort by like... Oh, I guess it just doesn't show up. It's probably just because I don't have the build uploaded, so let's go do that. Let's also turn this off from experimental. Alright. Soviet Republic. Infection-free zone. Safety's 2025 edition. Roadcraft. Blah blah blah. Remnant. Blah blah blah. JDM. Warhammer. Okay, I don't care. Yo, what's up, Psycho? How's it going? What's going on? Alright, we are going to have to go configure this now for Linux. So let's go back into Forger Game, build, and then inside of, because we have Windows server, but now we need Linux server. So what else do I need in there? Because this has a bunch of extra things. Okay, we don't need this temporary. We don't really need any of this stuff in here. I do have this for testing, but I won't actually use that. And settings, I'm gonna probably make it so the server will automatically generate the settings file. If it doesn't exist. And then this run file, I mean, that's not really anything, right? It's just... yeah. So let's just delete that. We can specify other things with, I won't delete it yet, but we just won't export it. In Steam, we can specify to add, like, arguments to the running. So we can say Starground console pause, so that it won't die. Yeah, nothing much. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. Just, doing some Steam stuff. I want to get the dedicated server thing, like, kind of ready to go soon, so I'm taking a look at that right now. So let's go ahead and create a new thing. Linux. Ow, my back. And then call this Linux server. And this is Windows server. So in resources, export as dedicated server, and do not strip the visuals. I need those actually. Okay, I think we're good to go. I don't think there's any weird settings I did over here. Actually, I do need to set the release template, so let's go find that. It's gonna be inside of desktop, Godot editor, debug, template Windows, template Linux. And then we'll just say debug and release. Doesn't really matter though, I guess. That one. Dedicated server. Okay. So we should be good to go. And I think that's it. What does runnable mean? Some one-click deploy. Interesting. Okay. And then let's go specify where this goes. And build Linux server, Starground server. All right. So if we export those, that should export the server out now. Of course, the issue is that it's not going to. It's not going to create the .console thing. So you'll see. It's now getting quite time-consuming to export, but it's not that bad yet. I mean, I'm not really exporting that often. I'm only exporting for testing server stuff, but once that's, like, done, I don't think I'll do that much anymore. Come on, go, go, go! It's gonna take a minute. Just gotta store all the files. Okay, it goes faster for the other ones. So yeah, I need to figure out how to create this server console thing again. I did it before. I think I just have to do something. I have to like change the template or temporarily get rid of it, I think, and then it'll export the thing. I don't know. It's freaking stupid, man. I hate that I have to do it that way, but funny bug with multiplayer peer. Okay, it's exporting the server now. And then I also need to copy over like the API DLL. It's different, but so let's go to desktop. All right, everything is a success. And then copy this thing. Bing. What's your game? Build Linux server. It's a shell script? Why is it a shell script? Should I run this and see what happens? Whoa. Well, maybe for Linux server it doesn't matter. Yeah, I can't execute it because I don't have stuff. So maybe I don't need to do the console thing for the Linux server then. So that'll be nice. All right. Now what we also need to do is like do what I just said, which is creating the default settings file. Right, so if error is okay, that means that it did find the file. We're just gonna say if it's not okay. Well, I guess let's not do that. Let's just do it up here. So I'm gonna say, I think there's a way that I can like check if a file exists. How do I do that? It's like file access dot file exists, yeah. And then we put in the path. So if it doesn't exist, then that's where we're gonna say we're gonna create it. So how do we do that? I guess we just do this. We say server config. We already create a new config file. Let's see here. Well, I'll just say I'll pack it alongside the. Oh, but no. See, then when I pack it, it'll replace the settings file, which is not good. I gotta figure this out. I guess I'll just say if it doesn't exist, then create it. Yeah, it'll be fine. So I'll just say print settings file does not exist. Please create settings.ini and populate it with server settings. And then we'll say exit game and return. You down for some web fishing? I would be down, yeah. Let's see, tomorrow before stream, I'll see if I'm busy or not. I mean, are you gonna be available after I stream, or I presume you're probably gonna want to go to bed? Okay, so anyways, let's check this. So if it doesn't exist, settings file does not exist, please create settings and populate the server settings before running. Then it'll say exit game, do all that stuff. What do you mean end of what? Okay. And then it'll create the new thing, load the file. If it does exist, then do all this stuff. So that should be fine. Okay. It should be fine tomorrow after stream. Okay. Well, I'll see what I got going on. I should be free, I think. Tomorrow before, but yeah, we'll see. All right, so this should all be good. Yeah, I think this will all be fine then. then when we actually upload the files and stuff here, we need to, let's see here. You can set a Windows server. We're gonna need like an instructions.txt file. I'll just say, please read instructions in your game installation folder to configure your server. I'll just do that. And then let's edit this. Give me 1 second here. I gotta make sure we're good here. Okay. So let's add some stuff to here. Thank you for your interest in setting up a Starground created server. This instructions file will guide you on what you to do in order to get things up and running. And we'll just create a, you know, numbered list of instructions. Number 1, make sure that your server's IP and your server's port is port forwarded on your router. Do this by logging into your router and sending a forwarded port for your server's IP. Usually your local machine IP. What to say? All right, that's step 1. Step 2. Create your own or rename any file or rename settings example.ini to settings.ini. Run the server from Steam and join with the public IP. I mean, I think that's pretty much everything. It's not like a whole lot you have to do. I'll say also here, optionally, create a world and place it inside of the servers folder. I think that's everything. We'll like test all this stuff, obviously, so let's also export this again now. Well, let's just export, yeah, export all, I guess. And then we're gonna create our first zip just to experiment with this. Starground server v. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do this, like go modify our Python script to automatically generate these files as well, so we don't have to do it every time. So Starground server v 0.13.1. Soft MKA, welcome in. Sorry I didn't catch any of your other messages. It's really hard for me to get the YouTube chat stuff set up because it's there's not really a good way for me to have it in OBS. I gotta figure something out with that. Sorry if I missed anything. Let's see, console, server, PCK. So those are all the things we need. And we can also throw in the instructions file. And then let's just quickly, just as an experiment, you know, last modify 420, call this settings example. Yeah. So we're gonna grab all those instructions, and should be it. The reason why I'm not like just passing in a regular settings file is because if somebody updates this from Steam, I presume it's gonna erase any other files that were named the same thing. So I don't want them to get their settings file replaced. That would be really annoying every time. All right, so it's all in there. Let's try this out then. Push default configurations. Oh. Let's get those published. Okay, builds. Snows the ad. Dedicated server Windows. Now we go into here, build. I'm just gonna put both, one for Linux and for, you know, just for now. Obviously we're not gonna do that. Like when we actually do it. Upload failed. Oh, it's probably, huh? Why? Starground server.console.exe. That should be what's in our installation thing. Should be okay. That's for Windows only, but that's okay. I wonder why that failed. It's kind of odd. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's probably just because it's not the Linux one. I can't find the right thing, but that's okay. Now, can I just commit this, or is it gonna be... Okay, no, we're good. Oops. Okay, so now, if we go into Steam, hopefully it shows up. Let's see. Let's sort by, like, tools or whatever. I'm not seeing Starground dedicated server. I don't know how to get it in my library. Oh, I didn't set it to default. Okay. Am I gonna have to put in a... No, we're good. Okay, so now does it show up? It might take a minute too. Starground. I don't know how else I'm supposed to get it here. Betas. How do I get it? Do I have to like restart Steam? Maybe. Let's just maybe if I just go back into my library. Nope. Do I have to get a key for this separately? That would be kind of weird, but maybe I do, actually. Because it should just come with my base key, but maybe I do need to get a different key, actually. I think I do. I think I need to say request Steam keys. Okay. External dev team. Is that the only one? Okay. Server dedicated test. There's no development. Beta, sure. Starground dedicated server comp. I'll just give myself like 5 keys or whatever. Understand. And we're requesting these keys in order to test dedicated server support before going live. Submit request. Oh, so now we're gonna have to wait a million years. That sucks. But I have had this get like published really quickly. I don't know. We're kind of on the verge though of the day ending because it's 4:45, so the people at Steam might be out already. They might be gone. We'll see. So yeah, I don't know. We'll just wait. I should get an email when I do get the keys, so hopefully we get them quick, but no idea. Well, that's that then. There's nothing I can do about it. It's weird though that I don't get this just automatically, because like the OST, I'm pretty sure I got it. Unless I didn't. Let me just search by tools. Maybe I did get it or something. No. But do I have the Starground soundtrack? I don't. Then how did Ace get the soundtrack, but I didn't? That doesn't make any sense. That does seem kind of odd. Because I mean, I have the... Maybe I just need to specify in here in the developer comp the different ones I get. But no, it's just those two depots. I can't do anything. Add applications. Nope. Because it'll show here. I should get this one and the soundtrack. Then it has the packages here. This one. Developer comp. I should get the dedicated server Windows and Linux. Guys. Well, I guess I'm just confused now why I didn't get the soundtrack, right? Do I have to request keys for the soundtrack? I think I do. Yeah, how come you have it though, but I don't, right? I mean, where do you... It just should be in here, right? Just like the Pogo Rocket OST is just there. I don't know why I don't have it. Maybe I need to, like, re-log into Steam. Let's just do that, just in case it needs updating or something, I don't know. I mean, I can request some keys, but... I don't really want to do that. I don't know, very weird. You have your Steam account hooked up to Steamworks? It could be. I wonder if I have it then on the Big Boy Games Steam account. I can check that really quick. I can open up my laptop. I really should just log in here to that. Let's do that. Yeah, let me log into the Big Boy Games account and check it. Because I might... Yeah, it's probably just because I never really set up, like, my thing on Steamworks or whatever. I mean, I have the developer key, but I don't have, like... I didn't, like, do the full thing. How did you set it up? Because I don't even remember. Oh, shoot. I gotta get my password. Hold on, guys. Don't look. Oh. Who? Am I messing it up? Oh. How come I can't log in? That should be the password. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. Apparently that's not the password anymore or something. I don't know what the password is anymore then. Alright, well, I gotta figure out the password. I think I just linked my Steam account to Steamworks and linked it to the BBG one. Right, yeah. I can't remember where I did that. I think it's in users and permissions and then manage users. I think that's where I did it. Yeah. So you are actually in here as a user. Honestly, I'll just invite myself then as a user. Just give myself all the permissions. Why not? Yeah, let's just do that. I'll give myself the ability to do everything. Code texted to your mobile device. All right. Okay. Well, that should let me be able to do stuff then. Transfer IP rights. Okay. Assuming Graham also has access. Yeah, it's how that's set up with the Steam stuff. I think Graham technically like owns Starground under his Steam account. So it's a little different, but it's basically the same concept. Where do I accept that? Do I do it like on Steam? I don't really know. Just says awaiting invite. I don't see an email here. Let's open up Steam and see if I can do it there. Unless it went to my junk. No. Oh, there it is. It just took a minute. Frick, I have to log into a different account. Hold on, guys. I swear I'm almost done. Gotta open up the authenticator. Or not the authenticator, the Steam mobile app. Approve. That's me. Okay. Accept. Okay, I gotta confirm it now. Let's see. Oops, now I gotta log out. Gosh, ingot! Hold on, guys, we're getting there. Put the code in. Manage users. Approve. Okay, so yeah, now it gives me access to all the stuff, I think. So let's go check. Whoa. Yeah, so now I can download the soundtrack. Alright. I still don't see the dedicated server in here, but... I mean... That's okay. I think for that, it's like, it's kind of its own application, so I think I do need a key for that, but at least I got the soundtrack in here. So which was the one you're saying was like broken? It was in disk 4 layer? Symbiotic machine. Here, I'll pause this music. Sorry. Yeah, it seems okay for me. So that's layer. Then ARPS. Yeah. Maybe just try reinstalling it. Maybe like it got messed up on your computer or something. Like maybe just full uninstall and reinstall, right? You did? Dude, I don't know then. I don't know why it's weird. No idea. So like 5 times? I don't know. I have no idea what the deal is. Yeah. It's kind of odd, if you ask me. Well, no idea. Okay, glad I got the soundtrack in here now. Let's see here. See, I'm probably not going to get the dedicated server yet until I get the key, which is okay. And I think once that's like out and stuff, then I think I can mark it as being a dedicated server thing, so it gets installed alongside the base game. Hopefully. I mean, it shows that it's in here. Like, actually, I don't have an auto grant for the dedicated server. Maybe I need to go mess with that to give myself the dedicated server. I wonder if there's some option in here for auto granting. So there's the old mix of Dark Side of the Moon and this. Oh, right. Yeah, I haven't updated that yet. See, I can't click this thing. It says once your tool is released. Okay. That's fine. So can I add it to auto grant stuff? I don't think I can. He just has all the files here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Starground doesn't ever go over the cap. I think it's like 1 gigabyte or something for pushing it directly here as a zip. Okay, it's 2 gigabytes. It'll probably be fine. Well, I don't know. I can't get it yet, so I have to wait and see. Hopefully Steam will grant my request for the keys soon. So we're just gonna wait and see. But at least I can access the soundtrack now. Okay. Well, I think that's all I can do right now for Steam-specific stuff. I can't really test the dedicated server until, you know, we get the key. Okay, I reinstalled my C drive and it fixed itself. That's whack. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Oh well, at least it works though. Also, I'm gonna test that my thing actually works. I'm just gonna add some freaking numbers on here or something and run it, and it should say, please read instructions. Why is it like running multiple times? Oh, I just said exit game. I have to say get tree dot exit or whatever it is. It's yeah, get tree dot quit. My bad. It's just reloading the main scene over and over and over. Okay. Well, it looks like that is working though, so. That happens every time I update the soundtrack, though. It's kind of a bruh moment. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. I mean, it should auto-update. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe it's just a weird little quirk, because it wasn't, like... I don't know. Who knows, man? We'll see. But keep an eye on it. If you do notice it gets messed up again, we could, I guess we could contact Steam if we do have a bunch of issues, but hopefully we don't. Okay, let's fix some bugs, guys. Let's fix the UV. I'm gonna despise fixing this, especially with Krita, because I'm not used to it, but it's okay. We're gonna do it. So, Forger game. Actually, I need the UV image. Do I have that somewhere? I hope I do. Did I save it somewhere? Yikes, guys. I know I sent it to Dylan, so I can go grab it there, but... Okay, I'm gonna go do that. Lyric. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and just save it into the game files, or I guess just save it in here is fine, into assets or whatever. I just gotta save it somewhere so I don't lose it. Here we are. Better was not better. Now we go into sprites, go find the player skin, or it's just default. All right. Now we're gonna put it on top of this, and we can start to do our magic. So let's go open up what we currently have for the UV. It's just the idle UV. I think it's just called player UV or something. Player right idle UV, I'm pretty sure is the one. And then I also need to modify the player preview UV, which is just the first frame of the idle UV, so we're gonna do that. Okay. Now I believe the head and backpack are completely fine on this, so it's really just this region of the legs and stuff. It's annoying to see this, man. I'm like... I wish I could, I don't know. Make a filter layer? Let's do that, then. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually really cool that I can do that. So I can just temporarily increase the, like, the brightness. That's freaking sick. I didn't know that's a thing you can do, man. What is it? Levels. What I need is just to find a contrast. Can I search in here? Enhance. Where is contrast? Lightness. See, like, that kind of works, but I mean, that's not too bad. I just need to see invert levels. I guess I can do levels. Oh, that works. Well, then the backpack, though, is really difficult to see. Can I do multiple? I guess they'll have to be different things. I mean, that helps, but whatever. Okay. Where is it? Oh, it's this one. Let's close that one now. Okay, so we got to do a whole bunch of these frames. I mean, you can kind of see the ones where it's messed up, you know? Like, it looks like this idle one is probably okay. But I'll redo it anyways, just to be safe here. So we're just gonna copy this. Boom. Oops, make sure I'm copying for the right layer. I am. And then paste it in here. Now, if we, like, hide that, is it the same pixels? Okay, it looks like it's probably moved one over to the right. Which makes sense. How come I can't move it? Oh, it's because it's invisible. So now if I do that and I do this, it should look the same. Yeah, it does. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm basically just gonna make this like, the body always stays visible the same, just so it doesn't get all messed up, right? So I'm literally just gonna do that, and then we're gonna copy and paste this around. Now there are some spots where the body does kind of shrink down and stuff, so in those cases we will fix it, but like that one, we just want to keep the body the same. I don't know why this one is invisible or whatever. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I wish it didn't create a new layer every time I copied these, but whatever. Oh, let me make things different. Okay, so this is the one that needs to move. I don't know why it's over there. So is that like changing everything? Yeah, because before the body was like shrinking and stuff. We will have to have the body shrink a little bit, but at least we can keep the legs under control, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that stuff will stay the side of the body. Can I just duplicate this section? I don't want to have to create a new layer every time. Oh well. Now here's where we will have to shrink the body. I'm thinking we just make the top get obscured here, because it kind of makes sense of like the head is coming down. Levels, you want to move the middle slider? Okay, well I can do that. See, and now why is this one just nothing? I don't know what's going on here. Let's merge all these layers. Alright, so this is what we got now. We're getting there. And those first three are just unedited. So, okay. Why is it making a new layer every time? Can I stop it from doing that? Like, I just want to... make a new one. Not a new layer. Whatever. I guess there's nothing I can really do about that. See, and then I can't move this one. Oh, come on. Why is it over here now? See, I don't get it. Whatever. Whatever, guys. I freaking hate Krita. I don't hate Krita, but it's a little weird sometimes. Okay, so if we hide that, we can see the new body sections. Okay. So we're just going to go through and fix those. Here, let's modify the alpha of this. Layer properties. Bop. Just so I can see. Okay, that was too much. Let's go like there. Eraser tool. So I think, yeah, right here we want 2 gone. Right there is 1. Right there is 1. Then over there is 0. But there is 1. And over there is 1. Okay, so that's the body segments done. So now that's going to stay very static. Like the body isn't going to get all weird and warped. So that'll be good. And then the only other thing now is just to go through and do the legs. So let's work on that. So literally I'm just going to copy the... I think we want these ones. Like that. Oh, we do also want a little, 1 more pixel over, so let's see here. We're gonna want like those 2 there. Gonna have to figure this out. Maybe I do want the darker color. Then I have to do like... It's gonna be a little funny. Okay, well we just want the 1 dark pixel, 2 bright pixels. And I guess we just go all those. Let's try that out. Okay, but you're saying mess with the levels on this one? Like the middle one? I mean, it kind of helps, but it doesn't really change much. Oh no, that's still 1 pixel off. I guess I do need that other side of the dark. Okay. Yeah, I freaking hate UVs, man. But that should be good. Like that. So that's the left leg. I'm just gonna go through and do all those. Let's see, so that's back, middle. Should be fine there. Okay. So that really, the edge there should be in line with the body, kind of like that. All right. So those are all the left legs. Let's merge all those. Delete these other ones. Look it up. Let's go to settings, keyboard shortcuts, search paste, and change Control V from normal paste to paste into active layer. Okay. Or set up a new keybind for pasting. Yeah, I'll go set that up then, because it's freaking annoying. So, paste. Yeah, so see, I don't want to do it as a new layer every time. So that's just normal paste. So paste into active layer. So I'll just say that's none. Then say paste into active layer is Control V. So let's test this. If I Control V, there we go. Yeah, that's more intuitive to me. I don't know. I mean, the other mode is okay, I guess, but I like being able to control where I'm pasting. Okay. So let's see, the legs, I think I'm gonna do... How do I want to shrink the legs? Because I imagine the top of the legs data there is going to be important, right? Because like these ones are just the body moving or whatnot. But then once we get over to this leg here, like, don't want to chop off this pixel or the top pixel, but imagine if you have some kind of belt or something on the top leg, it's gonna look weird. And if you have like a shoe or something down here, that's important. Maybe we chop off this pixel, the second to top, probably. And then move these down. I wish I could also hit enter when I'm in the selection thing to deselect, but seems like I can't. I have to go back to this tool and then press enter or whatever. Or this one, press enter. I don't know what that's all about. Start using Godot just help you use it, yeah. Man. Yeah, I need to just use it more and get used to it. I'm sure I'll start figuring things out a little better. Let's see, that one. I want to just copy the whole leg like the other one. Deselect is Control-Shift-A. Oh, yeah. I did rebind deselect to enter. Like with this one specifically. Where I can just hit enter. Unless there's a different deselect that I don't know about. No, it's just the one. So I think we're okay. Alright, so where does this have to go now? Oh, I didn't know that's a... What is the move? Okay, move layer is T. So we want that one like that. Right, because we got that one like that. Yeah, this should work. And then the last two. I hope this will make the UVs better. We'll see. I didn't know I could move my selection box. Oh, but I just deleted another bit? How come I'm deleting on multiple layers? Oh no, this is the same layer. Right, I'm pasting onto the same layer now. Okay, we're fine. Can I select multiple? Thank God. No. Okay. See, it's really frustrating I can't hit enter right here to stop moving things. I mean, is that just a thing, or am I like, do I need to bind it to something else? Is it like finalize move or something, you know? Is there another keybind for that? Like finish move. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. Because it's annoying to have to go back to the select shapes tool and then hit enter. Alright, now we gotta go through and do all the other pixels. So, I think both of these, okay, that's the body layer, so we're not gonna mess with that. Here's the legs. So we gotta go through and do all those. First off, just to make our lives easy, let's do magic wand, select the outline. How do I do like global? Selection extent. Is there a way to select like a global, like all of one color? Can I like hold a thing to do it? Well, that's kind of really annoying if I can't. Why does it like select multiple things? Okay, threshold 0. Select regions found from merging all layers. I don't want to do that. Add. That's contiguous selection tool. Similar color selection tool? Okay, they're different tools. That's weird. I'm just not used to that. Okay, there we go. Now we can select all the specific color. Now let's delete everything on that layer. So that's all the outline stuff. And then it should be pretty easy just to go through and clean up the extra bits. And I gotta go here first for some reason. Alright. So that should be the new and improved UV. Hopefully it'll just look a little bit better. At least for skin stuff. I don't know how it's going to look in motion, if it looks kind of static and boring. We'll see. But, you know, then it starts to cause a lot of weird warping to the skin, so you've got to pick your battles, I suppose. Let's merge that down. So now that's all one layer. Oops. I fricked it up. Okay. Should be good to go now. I'm just gonna save this. It's not gonna export my filter layer, right? Let's just remove it just to be safe. Now let's save this. I don't need to download that because I can get it from frickin' GitHub if I need to. Well, it'll just be easier if I save it. Player UV idle right. Let's just rename this to old UV. Save it. And then we're gonna use this first frame right here as the new player preview, which I don't think it worked. Here, let's Control E. Boom, boom. Get it in the center. Boom. Save it. Boom. Is that 1 pixel supposed to be black there? No, it's not. Huh? Oh, I put a pixel instead of a eraser. Oopsies. Okay. Actually, I think I did the second frame as the preview, so let's do that one. Bop, bop. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to be taller than it needs to be. Okay. Okay, Corda. Okay. And then, is that also going to be the same image as the outline thing? Because we got to go make sure on that. It's like player preview outline or something. Sort by name. Player skin outline. We have to make sure that this is the same. Whoa. Why is that wildly different? Oh, no, it is. We're good. Okay, epic. So let's go try this again. Let's see if this fixes the idle skins. We're still gonna have to work on all the other UVs because there are some minor tweaks and issues we're gonna have to do, but yeah. A little bit of testing, it seems like Enter just doesn't work for deselecting. That's odd. Yeah, it could be a bind conflict. Let me go make sure it's not. I can just search by Enter to see. There's nothing else that uses Enter, so I don't know why it wouldn't work. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can just use a different one. I'll just use, like, that one, you know, the backslash. Nope, that's apparently a thing. I mean, that one works okay. What about right shift? Oh, right, it doesn't work because it's... What? What do you mean it's ambiguous with another one? Okay. I guess that doesn't work then. Backspace? Shoot, brother. I don't know what to use then. Can I just do D? I mean, that works. So, let's see. Can I just do D? I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with it just being D. And then, yeah, that seems to fix my issues with the... I mean, I don't really mind D, because I already have my hands on WASD anyways, so... And apparently there's nothing else using D, so I'm fine with that. Alright, let's take a look at these skins. There we go. See, that just fixes the issues with our idle animation. Before, it was really janky. But this is definitely better now. The movement in the body is maybe a little less emotive, but I think it's okay. Because I'm more okay with the legs getting screwed up than, like, the body, because otherwise it just looks really weird, right? It just seems like everything looks way more consistent. Obviously, with the walking and stuff, you can't even really tell, but... So I think we're good to go. Now, the only issue I see is that the little Starground leg thing, you know, like the little straps are completely messed up. So that's a little annoying. I don't know how it would fix that. I think the way it worked before and why it wasn't messed up is because the leg would go up into here, into like the body. But I mean, I'm kind of okay with the one on the left. It's just the one on the right, like flickering as 1 pixel. Maybe I want to go ahead and just change the default skin. I know it's kind of cursed to change the default skin, but it's okay though, you know. I mean, what does it look like with the other animations and stuff? I mean, it doesn't really matter what's going on with the other ones. You can't even see anything. I mean, I do like it with that one there, but let's see what we can cook up. Because we got to figure this out. I can't just leave it like that. Let's see here. How do we want to change it? It's annoying because I can't really, like... I mean, I guess I could just move it up. We could see. Like, do that. Because now that the body is static, I can, like, do that. I'm not going to have to worry about it, like, getting messed up, right? Which is something that's kind of good about this change. So if I just load back in with the new... Yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. Now, that bit is messed up, though. Oh, I did it on the back like an idiot. So let's fix that. I wish right-click on the color picker would do my background color. I mean, I know it's X to swap, it's not a big deal, but... It did that in Paint.net. Oh well. Let's see what that looks like. See, that looks fine. He's still got the straps, but it should fix the idle animation, I think. Okay, that's odd. Why is it, like, not there on that one, right? Oh, I guess it's because... Yeah. He's got to have it here also. What is the color picker? I have that as I. I need to get better at my shortcuts, dude. Let's try that. See if that fixes our issues. There we go. It definitely does look better than walking. It's fine. It's pretty hard to see anything anyways. Dying, it looks okay. It's a little different on this one in the catching animation, because now it's like it's filled in all the way, but I think it's okay. It's going to be better in the long run to have this be more stable with the animations. Pritchard has gotten a little messed up, so I'm gonna have to take a look at him. And same with like Darius and stuff. Sandy's fine. Zorby also is now a little messed up. I don't know, maybe it would be better to do the bottom pixel on the leg instead of the top middle. Because worst case scenario, it's just like your shoe gets a little shorter. But then on like a skin like Max's, it means that his little leg here is gonna like disappear. Which does feel kind of weird. I mean, I feel like that makes the most sense to do it in that location. So, I don't know. It's probably okay. I'll just go through and fix up the skins where it was an issue. Because it makes like this skin way more stable, which is nice. And I just feel like generally on most of these skins, it fixes like before on the Paper Robot skin, like the mesh here on the front would get totally like warped and distorted. You know? Same with all these, honestly. It just looks more stable. So I think it's okay. Most of these skins still look completely fine. I think it's just only a couple of them. Because I think detail on the front of the leg is, or on the front of the body is more important than the side of the leg. Because this is going to have like an outfit or something here. The leg sure might have a pocket or something, but you can kind of tweak it until it looks right, like with the default skin now. Where it kind of goes up on the side, you know? So, I think it's okay. So on the right leg with the guy skin, the reflective part is still the orange shadow. Right there. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could change the skin so that's like, well, don't know how I would have it. I guess I can just make it go on the inside on the skin, because that's technically how it should be anyways. Right, so here's the leg. We can just say that it goes in there like that, and then that should fix it. Now it should go gray there. There we go. Actually, there's one more pixel there that it does it on. Let's fix that. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense that it would go all the way in. Okay, let's see what that looks like now. Yeah, there we go. I think that's okay. Yeah, the walking animation is definitely a little funky. I think we can just adjust that. Like, what is happening right here? I don't... It's a little weird. We need to go through and fix that one. But this frame looks good, right? That looks pretty normal. But, like, the rolling... Let's check that one. The rolling one's okay. It seems like they're generally lined up in the right spot. The dying one is fine, because it's not really that complicated. It's just collapsing on the ground. There's a little bit of jankiness with it though, like there. I don't know what's up with this. I think the legs are like up here instead of where they should be, which stops here. So we'll have to adjust that. But otherwise the other frames look mostly okay. There is like, let's swap with that one too. It's probably that the leg is not visible there, and so it shows like the body gray pixel. Well, we're gonna have to fix that too. I don't know. The UVs kind of need a little bit of a rework anyway, so I think it's okay. And then I'd love to figure out a way somehow if we could like use code to automatically flip the UVs, so like I just have to do one UV. Because if you think about it, like we want these pixels in the same position. Like let's say that we are grabbing, right? So right here we've got this leg. If we're gonna flip it to be the right or the other side, then we're just gonna grab these pixels and flip them, right? So I think we can mathematically figure out how to generate the other side of the UVs, because the coordinates are consistent. Yeah, so we're gonna figure that out. And same with like this one, if you have the front of the body here, well, the front of the body will just be flipped. Actually, no, the front of the body stays the same, because you don't flip the body. But you will flip the side here, right? So, yeah, we'll have to figure it out. So wait, is the front of the body a different size from the back of the body? Just now realizing here. That's 9x4. What is this one? 8x4. Oh wait, no, I'm including the back. So the back is shorter than the front? I should probably fix that. Because that doesn't make any sense. Right, it should be like that. Then here, this should all be the same size. That's 11. That's also 11. Okay. I will have to go through all the skins and fix that now, but it's okay. Technically, the older skins will still be compatible. I just... I'll just fix it, though, just for future-proofing. Well, yeah, gonna have to fix some stuff, but it's okay. Like, Pritchard, I don't know what's... I think he also has the straps, like the player, so... We should just be able to open that up and fix it real quick. Let's take a look at some of the other skins and see if we can do that right now, because I'm just going to open every skin, and we're just going to go through and fix some of them. Definitely takes longer to open files in Krita than it does in Paint.net, which is interesting. Like in Paint.net, this stuff is instant, right? That is kind of interesting. Don't know why that's the case. Yeah, it took a while. Okay. Can I go through these easier? How do I... Oh, I can scroll. Okay, that's default. So I'm just gonna get rid of these as we fix them. So save. Close it. This one needs to be fixed. Which is kind of almost there, I think. It's just that one needs to be dark. I think now the goop hath overtaken me. Yeah, no worries. Sounds good. Thanks for popping in. Be on the lookout for the special package. So good luck and good fortune. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, now that's 9, and then that's 9. Okay. That skin is fixed. Let's save it. And then close it. Wherever our current selected thing is. There it is. Robot skin. Just gotta make a few fixes here. Oops. Trying to learn my shortcuts a little better here. If I can get better at shortcuts, I think it'll help me speed up. Alright, that's been fixed now. And he's all good, I think. I don't think there's anything else on this skin I need to change. Yeah. Save that one. Okay. And this one seemed mostly fine too. I'm just gonna adjust the back to be appropriate now. Boom. Boom. Save it. I'm gonna close some of these other files. Okay. I save it, close it. Now this one was weird. It's gonna need some adjustment. First off, let's fix this. This one isn't in the game yet, but yeah. And yeah, I think this looks too much like a face to me with eyes. Right? It just looks very weird. So I'm gonna fix that. Like honestly, maybe even just that is the play. Like lips. I'd have to look at the actual character again, but I think that's probably how we're gonna want it. Just be like that or something. And also, Dylan, you didn't put the skin color. All right. Now, I don't know what these pixels are. I think it's supposed to be the back. So let's just move it over like that. All right, it's D now. I, B. I feel like 5 Nights at Freddy's right now. Okay. Save that one. That'll be a little bit better, I think. Also, the back of the head is just white. I don't know why. Let's fix that. I don't know what these pixels here are for, so just make those dark. Let's just do this, honestly. Alright, save that. That should be better now. Now this one is mostly okay, although Dylan did some weird stuff where Dylan put invisible pixels. And you can't really do that. So I need to go through and fix that because it's not really supposed to happen. I think Dylan was just experimenting. It would be cool if we could make invisible pixels work, but I don't really know how we would do that, so. Yeah, there's a bunch of jank in here. Actually, that one doesn't have a pixel. I don't know why there's a black pixel here in the shoe. I'm just gonna get rid of that because it doesn't make any sense. All right. Head looks okay. Well, there are some strange color choices here. I think Dylan might not have known the difference between the red and the brown, so I'm just gonna fix that for Dylan. Can I, like, disable the grid from popping up? It's kind of annoying. Like, this business here, I don't know. What's going on here? You use, like, a brown color here. Which, in this case, if it does go that dark, I would probably just do, like, that. Or something, and then use the dark red. Like that. So why is that? Huh? That shouldn't be that color. Is that the same color? It's just that this was the super saturated red? I think it is. Okay. So we actually want that to be... Yeah, it is. Just it's weird when the colors are in contrast to each other. Actually, I think purple might look good. Like that. Maybe, and then we do the red. We'll keep messing with colors here. I don't mind that. Oh, but then it's making the hair all red. Okay, I see what we have to do here. Let's select this, then do it. I actually got rid of that super saturated red from the palette because I didn't like how it looked. So. I think this one should be like that. Maybe even do like that. And hopefully we'll be fine. I think that's good there. And then I'm not quite using the full black for that one, although I could use this one then. Yeah. What's the keybind for? Okay, it's F for the paint bucket. Makes sense. All right, let's save that one. Let's keep going down the list. So these ones we're gonna have to like actually fix this stuff. It's not a big deal though. We'll just do that. I might have messed that up on a couple of the skins, but it's too late. I don't want to mess with it anymore. I wish this was not so difficult to see. It's like barely more gray than the others. Because when it's tiny like this, it's actually kind of hard. Okay, that was the old skin. That's like a baby skin. Alright, this one, mostly okay. I just gotta fix this part. Move tool? Frick. T for move, yeah. Deselect, back to brush. I, boom, brush. Alright. Save it. Close it. We're slowly getting there, guys, I promise. I guess that's how I kind of had the skin set up, where these were the sides and then that was the front. So that's why the back is that size. So, I don't know. Maybe everything I just did was a bad idea, but that's probably okay. Yeah, it's okay. Skin test one, get rid of that one. I don't know. Should I have not extended the skins then? I don't even know anymore. I mean, what makes the most sense? I mean, I guess it makes sense that you can see the pixel on the edge there. Ugh, I probably shouldn't have done it then. Oh well. Again, let's fix some stuff with Pritchard's skin. I get what Dylan's going for with all the gray bits in here, but it just doesn't look that good in practice, so let's clear out all those. Let's move this stuff up. Boom, fix that. And we could just do the gray as just like a little thing on the outside like that. Right, I think that's gonna look better. Maybe we even just do this with that pixel there. That's probably gonna look better. Okay, this one. I think I'm deciding I'm not actually gonna extend the back because it doesn't make any sense. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Now I'm gonna have to go back and fix the other skins again, which is super fun and cool. I mean, it's fine. Xorby. No, this is NARP. Brush. Boom. Save it. We're getting there, guys. I'm sorry this is taking so long. This one is fine. Now, this one with the pockets, we're gonna have to figure out what to do here, because I think we just do this and kind of do the inverse of what we did before. Or just do like that, right? So it's just kind of like some pockets there. I think that's gonna be better. Then skin default. Might actually correct this one now. Was it like that? Or no, it would just be like that. Let's make sure we're good here. So we got ads coming up 1 second. Sorry, guys. It should be 7 across. Yep, 7. Okay. Resave that. Then this one's also screwed up, so let's fix that. Oops. E. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should be there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should be there. I also think Darius's green is too much contrast. I think we should replace it with this color. Like that. And that's the wrong red. Okay. Skin Darius. Okay, guys, we're freaking done. I can't take it anymore. I'm gonna close some of this crap. But except though that I did I undid what I did, so I'm gonna have to go back and fix it again. It'll only take a second, guys, I promise. Let's just do it quick. We gotta wait for all of them to open. Okay. I think we can do this quick. We just do... Right, we cut this one. If I could select normal. Okay. Move it over and then delete the excess. Okay, fix, save, close. That one close. This one we fix really quick. I hate how I have to grab the corner on this instead of just the center. Okay. T, move. What is the select tool? Control R. Okay. Save it. Boom. Close it. Close that one. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. Good, good. Good, good. Good, good. Good, 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 good. Bad. So boom, and then boom, and fix that pixel. Save it, okay it, close it. This one's screwed up. Boom. Boom, deselect, save, okay, bye. This one's messed up. Ah. I keep hitting enter instinctually, but I know it's not enter anymore. Delete it. Sun Wukong, welcome in. How's it going? Alright, save it, close it. This one's still messed up. Boom. Move it. Save it. Boom. Close it. And I messed this one up too. Move it. Oh. Save it. Close it. Okay, we're done. We're done, guys, with the skins. I'm sorry. Let's make sure that, like, Pritchard is fixed and stuff. Oh yeah, that just looks more stable. Let's conquer my issues with my app. Feeling good right now. Nice. That's awesome. So ads are over. Sorry, everybody. That's good stuff. It's always nice to fix issues. That's definitely for sure. I shouldn't have put the pocket thing over it. Whatever, it's too late. And that one's looking good. Zorby is not right. Oh, I didn't do it right on any of the guys' straps, I realized. God dang it. Let's go fix that. You've heard of animes? I don't know. Animes. Oh, right, that's the virtual profile thing, yeah. I have heard of that. But yeah, what about that? So let's see, I messed up on the Darius skin, the Narp skin, the Pritchard skin, Sandy's okay, and Zorby. Major, oh, nice. It's like a VTuber kind of thing, yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay, save that. Let's rapid fire this stuff, guys. Boom, boom. Save it, boom. Boom. Alright. And then this one, so he shouldn't have his straps up on the body because it like overlaps weird. I think it should be like that. Let's save that. Alright, and that should be fixed on all these now. Let's make sure. There we go, that one's looking good. Let's check on like Zorby and stuff, and Narp. Narp is good. Zorby is good. Pritchard's good. Darius is good. Sick. Alright, I think we're finally done with skins for a minute. I just wanted to get that all worked out and fix that UV, so we can move on to other things now. Basically a standalone model. It's not what makes it unique, though. Oh, yeah. What does make it unique? Okay. So I guess I gotta think about, like, what else do we actually want to do for this little update? These are the things I've done already. I'll just say, fixed issues with the player idle UV. I'll just say updated multiple skins. Updated. I'll just say that. Okay. Okay, so here's our list for 0.13.1. We can kind of decide. Steam update post. I did that one. Still haven't done the fix that. Still haven't done the Steam Deck stuff more, but it's okay. So, okay, for this update, I want to do dedicated server support. One more special Tephra room, 3 more Tephra combat rooms. New Tephra obstacles / traps. Maybe we can get around to the Steam Deck. Not stream. Steam Deck fixes. Then some other things that I want to do, specific bugs, are fix puzzle room on multiplayer. And I think that was it for the major bugs. Everything else is just stupid and tiny. Let me go make sure, though. Yeah, I think that was it. Socials, icons. That one, I don't really know what's up with that one, but search still shows item icons after finished. Question mark? I don't know what's up with that. We fixed the land desyncing. So that should be good. And I don't know, this one can't open fountain sign. We'll have to look into that one. And I fixed that crash. I think that's everything. So we'll take a look at all these bugs and try and get that done over the weekend. And then once we are done with all that, it's time to get started on the next automation update. So yeah, it's a Rubik's Cube that makes fully animated column rotation automatically with a timer. Easily customized colors, visual effects. Someone contracted me to make it for them. It took 2 weeks. Interesting. Animal rotation. It's fun to make stuff like that. Oh, in Python, nice, yeah. Yeah, I spent a lot of time working on, like, my Twitch overlay stuff. Made it all in Godot. So that was, fun to do. It's cool to be able to, like, pursue side things like that, you know, because obviously working on Starground's the main thing for me, but, like, it's nice to do that extra stuff as, like, a little mini break. Okay. So I'm just gonna get rid of that stuff. And that's some more things. I do need to figure out some more stuff with dedicated server stuff. For dedicated server, I'm gonna specify locations for logs or whatever. Or set logs to be in working folder. So I'll have to figure that out. I do need to, like, figure out a way to, like, ban people and stuff like that. I'll specify a whitelist, see if we can get that working with the Steam IDs. What else? Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do, like, ban/kick commands. See if we can do that. Okay. And I guess also in here, key for, well, do I want to make those commands server specific? I guess some will be. Tag for server only or console only commands. So stuff like stop to close the server and all that business. Okay. We should be good to go now. So let's just start chipping away at these things. See if we can figure out the log location stuff for the server. I've been wanting to do that. Let's see. Godot specify logs location. I think there's a project setting for that, like where the logs go. Maybe. I thought there was. Maximum log files. Always disabled. I just want to see if there's anywhere in here where I can specify that. File logging. Log path. Oh, this can be specified manually in the command line using --log-file. Okay. Interesting. I just wonder if I can set that before I launch the project, if it'll work. We'll have to see. Set project setting. Okay, so I think I can say in here, let's see. So on ready, if we're a dedicated server, then we need to do this like at the very beginning. Like probably in our scene tree or whatever, our loop, right? And initialize right here. So if we are a dedicated server, we're gonna say project settings dot set initial value. Is that what I need to do? Something reverts to set as internal, save custom, save. So what are the functions here? I know I can access them like with arrays and stuff. Oh my, there's a lot of them. Okay, methods. Get setting, has setting, and then just these ones. Set setting, that's what I want. Okay, so name will be one of these. Let's find the log. Enable file logging, log path. So that's where we're gonna set it. Let's go back into our multiplayer setup and here, because I grab this thing, the base dir and all that business. I'll say var log path. So what's the default for this? I think it's just logs. Okay, it's Godot.log, so we do need to actually specify the name of the log. Okay. So log slash, yeah. So do that plus slash logs slash server log dot, I think it's a text file. Oh, it's a .log file. I'll just call it server .log, sure. Okay. So that should be good. I don't know if this is actually going to work. We'll have to see. Let's save it and then launch this and see if this is actually going to set the log, because I don't actually know if this is going to work. We'll see. Because it might be like a setting you can't really change once you launch the project. Hopefully putting it inside of the scene tree thing in here, it'll happen before it starts the logging process, whatever that is. So let's check it. Let's see. So we run our console. I hope it creates logs here. And it did not create logs, so that's cool. So let's get base dir plus log server log. Yeah, maybe something I have to set like way earlier. I don't know. Manually on the command line. I guess I'll just have to do it that way. I'm not actually here. Alrighty. How's it going, Dustin? So I guess we can't do it once the project's launched, which, I mean, kind of makes sense. Let's edit our run command and specify this in here, right? So I think we can just say log server.log. Apparently if you put a dot or something, it's like current directory. We'll see. So we can say log file, and then we specify the path. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll just say log server log. Let's save it and see what happens when we hit run. It just instantly died, so I don't think that works. Is it because I put quotes? Is it just supposed to be like that? Let's see. Nope. Did not create a folder or anything in here. I do wonder if I have to give it like an absolute path. Like maybe if I say /logs, or I might have to put in like could not create directory logs. Okay. Well, that's better, I guess. Can I say ./logs? Would that work? Nope, it still crashes. At least with this one, it said like I could do it or whatever. Doing better than yesterday, the IRS demanded I visit them in person. Uh-oh. What happened? Let's see, Godot. Log. And line. It's all old. How am I gonna do this? I don't think I can just put it in quotes or whatever. I think it needs to be... I don't know, though. Because I think like this, it's just gonna crash. Well, this is, frustrating. And then when I do this, it just says cannot create file logs. So I don't know why. Cannot create directory logs. I guess I can just put this in like a different spot. I could say, I guess I can say user logs, and then just specify it as server log versus the other kind. So now if we go look inside of Starground and go to the logs, then it should be okay in here. Should show server, yeah. So I guess we'll just do that. It doesn't really matter. After paying taxes for 30 years for the same address plus bank account, they were no longer sure I was real. Classic IRS moment, yeah. Yeah, the IRS is crazy, dude. Luckily, I haven't gotten in any trouble, but to be fair, I've only paid taxes twice, because before that, I didn't make enough money. Well, not twice. Well, I guess, like, I'm paying estimated taxes, but that's not, like, paying my taxes, I guess. Well, it kind of is. I don't know. Okay, let's see if this... I have debug on now, debug mode or whatever. Which actually, do I want debug mode on? Because maybe it'll crash the game when it shouldn't, but maybe I want it to so I can figure out issues. It'll be fine. I'll just call it server.log. So we're going to have to remember all these launch commands for when we like actually put this on Steam. So unfortunately, I can't do it in the working folder, but it's okay. Okay, whitelisting stuff. One thing we also need to work on for dedicated server stuff is modding support. Which I can probably just check, like, look for the mods folder, and then if it's there with files in there, we just run it there, right? So I'll just call this mods. I guess I could just check. I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know, man. It'll be fine. Let's see here. So mods, and then what it's gonna do it here is just check and initialize. So file access, right? Dot file directory dir exists absolute. Supports only absolute paths. So then we say the other thing of get working directory. So working directory plus mods. If it doesn't exist, then go ahead and say dir access dot create make dir absolute working dir plus mods. All right. So that'll just make sure that the mods folder does actually exist. Once you run the server. And then we can go ahead and do sort of the same setup that we do with like mod initialization stuff. So that just whatever mods are in the folder we try to do. So I think it's load mods or whatever. Actually, I think it's in global. Mods, load mods. Yeah, I just say in here, right here, load mods. Actually, load user settings we only really need to do if we're, you know, not a server. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, load mods. So we're gonna have to change the path depending on whether this is the server or not. Loaded mod. See, we have like that folder which is like loaded mods or whatever. Yeah, if enabled mods has it, then we set it to be mods, which I guess we can just say, you know, we'll figure it out. So I and global.enabled mods. Yeah, this is the issue. Loading mod. If it was able to do that, then say loaded the mod. Okay. Because I think in here I set, yeah, loaded mods have push back. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna have to change some stuff here to get this working with the server. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Because I still want it to run load mods and stuff, so... Alright, this is what we're gonna say here. Right here, so... Right, if we're not a dedicated server, and... Or I guess we'll say if we're not or if we are a dedicated server, or that. Let me say mods, info, that stuff. Wait, what? Why are we saying global? This is in global, isn't it? Yeah. Just want to say in enabled mods. Why am I saying global in here? I'm in the global script. Okay. Let's fix that. Same with this stuff. I'm checking global.recipe table. If global in-game. I don't need to check that stuff. Okay. Alrighty, so that's gonna say otherwise added in there. Now here in for ion enabled mods, I'm gonna have to say like this or something. Well, enabled mods is just gonna be a list of all the IDs, yeah. So yeah, then it's just gonna get I, which is so enabled mods. I think is just an array of mod IDs. So what I'm gonna do here then is say, I need to change what it's looping through. Var loop object, right? So I'm gonna say if we're dedicated server, then loop object is just mods. Otherwise, loop object will be enabled mods. So that should work. And that stuff doesn't really matter because it's only on yeah. So I'm actually going to say only remove the enabled mods business if, you know, we're not a dedicated server. Okay, so that should work then. I think we should be able to load mods here. The only other thing that we need to do is like this stuff, which is like where we're opening the mods folder and all that business. So we're going to do that. I'm just going to have a variable up here that's var basedir. By default will be user mods, but then if we're a dedicated server, basedir is in here. Working directory, wherever that was. Oh, that's why. No, it's not. Whatever. Let's just go to main loop. This stuff to get the... Oh, it's get baster. That's why it's... Okay, so we'll just say this. Then baster will be that. So in all these cases where we say like open user mods, now we're just going to say open basedir. Wild mod files, not that. Mod path is, right? It's going to be basedir plus that. So let's make sure we're not messing that up anywhere. Okay, we're good there. Now there's a couple things here, like validate mod. Okay, that does pass in mod path, so I think we're okay. I don't think there's anywhere else where I'm referencing user mods. I'm already doing that, like checking if the mods folder exists, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so I think that's it. And let's just search everywhere just to make sure. Mods menu, obviously, we'll need to access it, but it doesn't matter because we are the server. Alright, cool. So theoretically, we should be able to load mods now. We'll see. Hopefully. I think it'll be fine. And then this is just going to be looping through mods, which is a dictionary, so it's going to say Yeah, it's going to be getting the keys, so we're going to say mods.getI, which should be the mod data. Oh, but actually that gives an array. Oh wait, no, it's fine, because we're getting it anyways. It's just a difference of working through all the mods or just the ones that are enabled, so we should be good. I had mods working for my RPG in Unity, then they went insane with their licensing. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Funny Unity. It wasn't too bad to get mods set up in Godot. It was a little weird, and it's mostly just stems from the fact that I've never done modding support, but it hasn't been too bad. Essentially, it's just checking if a zip exists in the file, then there's a function to like merge content in its load resource pack, and that like takes all the content in the zip and puts it into the main directory of your project so that mods can do stuff. But I think the biggest part about modding is just the like how you structure everything in your game, because adding modding support is taken a long time. I've had to go back through practically everything in the game and change it so that it works with mods. So it's definitely been something, but it works, I think. So, hey Ryan, what's up? How's it going? Welcome in. Okay, so hopefully everything will be fine now. Yo, thank you for the spin. Let's try installing a mod. So let's go down, let's go grab one of our mods. Let's do this one. Drink edition. Go back into here. Go to right, our builds. Windows Server mods and paste it in. So it should theoretically load that mod when we run this. Let's re-export it. Export project, save it. Okay. Doing good, nice, good to hear. Yeah, we're just kind of working on random things today. It's been a lot of bug fixing. I fixed some like skin issues. We also did some stuff on Steam, like the soundtrack art, and then yeah, just miscellaneous stuff, but it's going good. I'm kind of just getting things ready for the first, like, it's 13.1, so it's just going to come with a couple new little features and things, but it's not like a major update. Okay, that's exported, so let's try this out. I hope this works, we'll see. Failed to load mod at no info JSON file found. Oh god, it's like loading mods inside of... Okay. It's trying to load the game files as a mod. I realized I just messed up. I had to say +/mods. Yeah, okay. That's probably the issue. That's, yeah. Let's try that again. Ugh. All right. Let's try this again. Hopefully it should say loaded mod or whatever. Yeah, loaded mod, Yoshik drink. So we're good, we're gaming. So, epic. So that means that modding now does work with the server. So we're good on that. It's becoming more and more like a Minecraft server every day. And then we've got settings example there. So we're going to pass that in. Cool. Don't think I've gotten the keys yet or anything, so that really sucks because I'm probably going to have to wait then until Monday to get the keys for the server. Unless they do have people there on the weekend, but I doubt it. I don't think I've ever seen them do stuff before, so it's kind of too bad. Unless it showed up in my library or something. No. but oh well. Would it be... Oh, shoot, is Monday Memorial Day? Well, I might have to wait until Tuesday then. We'll see. The comments. I didn't see the comments on this. Nice work. Thanks for the love put in the game. Epic. There's been any new screenshots and stuff since I last checked. This one looks kind of old. Unless it's new. Any artwork, any broadcasts, any videos? It's 2024. Any workshop? Any news? Any new guides? Still just had to cheese the lab. Alright, so that's good. Still these other things that I want to do, so we'll have to work on that. Steam post. Wait, what's all this stuff? Oh yeah, that's just me like writing out all that business. These are some other things that I had written down. Yeah, support for diagonal rotation. I do want to work on that. It's just like I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but we can try and figure that out. Okay, let's work on the command stuff really quick. I think it's going to be easy to add. Basically, in commands, we just add a couple things in here. So I'm going to say, right, var commands defaults. And that's just going to have a thing in here that's like console only. By default, will be false. Okay. And then we're gonna have to have a build function like we do in all the other ones. So like something like in the buildings table. This build function up here. For I in commands table dot get I dot merge commands defaults. Okay. So we do that. Then if we go back into global inside of our ready event, wherever we set up the commands table, right here. So now what's the new order? So we have to do like this. So we have to say var commands is that. Commands table.merge commands.commands table. And then commands.commands table is equal to commands table. And then we say commands.build. So that'll populate everything with the defaults. Now what that allows me to do is in here I can specify console only true. So we can add in some other commands here, like stop is one command I've been wanting to do, right? So /stop. And in here we'll say, you know, console only is true. And we'll have to work all this out with the help command too. We'll figure that out. Okay. So command stop. Let's go copy some of the command. It's commands. I'll just like copy this one or something. Command stop. So this is just going to kill the game. I think we can just say that. So how does it work with like a command that just has one, like help? Do we just check if it's one? Yeah. Here it is. Proper usage. Stop. Say, Seek Fatboy, thank you for the follow. So if arg's command size is 1, then we're just gonna do all this stuff. So should be pretty easy, I think. So we're just gonna say, like, we're gonna save the game. So global.main.save game. Now also for that, I think I'm gonna need to set it to whatever the autosave is or whatever. Autosave. Save timer. I know we have that as a thing. Okay, that's in here. Right here. Yeah, so we save it with this stuff for a dedicated server. So I'll just run this. Save game. Oh yeah, we had to say global.main.save game. Yep. So that's just gonna get our path that's specified in here. World.dat. Do I have to specify plus world.dat? I mean, shouldn't the path just have the name of the world? Probably. Oh, that's the default. Duh. Yeah, the save path does have the path. Okay. Resource loader exists. All that stuff. Okay, so that should basically what we're saying here is save the server, then say get tree.quit. Can I say get tree here? I guess so. Does it let me do that? Because I know I pass in root right there. Is it because I'm saying get node or like something? How come I'm able to call those? Huh. Like, let's see if we can find one where I do actually use root. Yeah, see root.getTree.getNodes. I think I have to do that. Say root.getTree.quit. So let's try it out. And I'll just say closing server. Hey, what's up, Oshik? Always been here. I always come back. What's going on? Okay, so I should be able to run this command now. However, I have to modify the help command because it's going to include the console only command, which I don't really want it to do. So this is what I can do. I just say for I in global commands table, var command data is global.commands table.get I. And then I'm just going to say if command data.get console only by default will be false. Yeah, let's see. Or well, it always will have it, but it doesn't matter. So false by default. So we basically want to say that, otherwise we're not the server, then it's fine. I think that's what we want to say or whatever. Okay, we say if that's false or we are not the or we are the server. So if we're the server and it's true, oh, I know it's gonna be false. I'll just say if that's equal to false. So if it's false, then we're good. Otherwise, if it's true, or, well, wait, equal to false, I can just say not. Because then if it's false, if it's true, if it's true, then it becomes false, and then it has to be the dedicated server. Otherwise, if it's false, then it's true, and it doesn't matter if we're the server or not. Okay, that should be fine then. Alright, Dwarf Fortress, it's going, yeah. I need to play that again. It's been a while since I have. Okay, so we should be good now with the help command. Basically, it'll only show the actual command that you can do. So if you're not the console, it's not going to show you that you can do the /stop command. Now, the other part of this is that we have to go make sure we actually are the console. So let's go into wherever we run those. I can't remember. I think it's just in here, like command, parse command. See right here, if command data. Let's just do this, right? And here will be return. So we basically just need to do the same thing we said inside of command help. All right, so let's make sure we're right here. So let's say if that's false, it'll be true, then we load the command and continue. Otherwise, if it is true, then it'll only work if we are the server. Then it'll load the command, otherwise it'll just default back to this. So we should be good. And this is also kind of how we can set up like layer like operator permissions and stuff, or like levels of operator permissions. I don't know if I'm going to go that far with it, but I do need to add some kind of command to op somebody instead of it just being whether commands are enabled on the server or not. So I can be like /op player with ID, you know, whatever. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that with like player IDs and stuff. That's gonna be a little tricky. I mean, you can use the Steam ID, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess we can test it in here. Right, so if we do /help, it shouldn't show the stop command. And if we run /stop, command not found, yeah. So we are good. We'll have to test it on the server also and make sure that, you know, we can see that, but... Okay. /rain true. Oops. /rain start. Oops. Slash time 600. I just want to see this glow again. Because it looks cool. Oh yeah, baby. It's pretty awesome. I do love the glowing. Alright. So, that seems to be working now. I think I can mark that off. Tag for console only commands. So that way we can have like another one that's like /op. So, yeah. But I guess we also want that for a player. We'll have to figure it out. So how am I going to check if a player can actually submit a command, right? That's the next thing. Yeah, we're going to have to figure that part out now. I think the safest way is to send an RPC call to the server and request to run a command. Basically say, hey, I want to run /kill. And then the server's like, you don't have permission, buddy. Sorry. And then it just doesn't work. Or sends a message back to that player specifically that says, like, you know, you don't have permission for this command. That's probably the best way to do it, I guess. Right now, what I have essentially is just a bool that's being synced on multiplayer, whether commands are enabled or not. So whenever you do enable commands on the server, it enables it for everybody. I do still want to have that system of, like, you know, turning your world into a cheated world, because it's like an important thing. Once we add achievements and stuff and it actually matters, I'm gonna make like a pop-up message or warning that's like, hey, if you turn this on, then you know, you're not gonna get achievements anymore, bud. So we'll definitely do that. And I guess we need to decide on that also in the server, whether commands are enabled. So yeah. I guess we got to be careful with that, because that's basically a way to cheese achievements. Because if you make a dedicated server, then you can be like, whatever, do the stuff. You can run commands to cheat from the server. But is it kind of annoying to have to make people... I guess we'll also have to have another tag for commands that's like determining whether it's a cheat command or not. Right? So obviously something like /give or /create are cheat commands, but command tags for whether or not they are cheats. So I guess maybe I'll change the enable commands in the world menu to enable cheats, because that's kind of what they are. World setting to enable cheats instead of commands. Because some commands are fine. We can have a command like /help, and that doesn't matter, right? Because it's just like, okay, show the commands you can run without cheating. So there are commands I want people to always be able to run. And then that way on the server, we can specify like, hey, you know, you can't run this command unless you enable cheats. So yeah, I think that'll be fine. And we can make like command enable cheats a console exclusive, just so we say, you know, don't run any issues with that. So okay, figured it out. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some kind of like op command, right, to give people like cheats. /op command. And I'll probably just use op because, I mean, it kind of is just a common term. I feel like everyone's like, give me op, /op. It's just like a thing. So why change that word, I would say. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just start these ads so that we don't get interrupted at the end of the stream, so. Boom, let's do it. Bye, guys. Sorry about the ads. request change world set enable cheats and commands. First time hearing opposite command or as a term, yeah. I guess it just depends if you've, you know, seen it around or not. Like, I feel like people that have played Minecraft and like have dealt with Minecraft server stuff are very familiar with it, but yeah. I guess it's not a completely universal term, but universal enough. What else do I need to do for dedicated servers? I'm just kind of thinking. I'm pondering right now, right? I do have to leave really soon, in like 10 minutes, so we don't really have that much longer to go. I do want to do whitelisting, but I need some time to think about exactly how I want to format that stuff, because it's like, am I going to use, like, I think I can use Steam, like, usernames. So Steam has, like, 2 names, right? Basically, you have your display name, but then your, like, account name. So I could do the whitelisting based off of that, right? Of being like, okay, your set static name is Chip Plays, and then your display name is whatever. Because then I can like reference players and make sure that they are the same player. We can check in the Steam class and see if there's a way to do that stuff. So let's check on that. We can probably say like get username from ID or something. I bet there's something like that. Let's search for username. Okay, there's no username thing. User. Accept session. Close channel with user. Create browser. Download leaderboard entries. Get connection user data. This is probably what I want. Fetch connection user data. But it just returns an int, so it doesn't actually do anything. Here, let's go look at the multiplayer peer section. There's probably better documentation here. This is text tutorial. Synchronizers and spawners. Alright, ads are over, everybody. Sorry about that. Yeah, localhost, new multiplayer peer. Steam initiate, that's setting all the lobby data stuff. Create a client. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna have to find it in here somewhere. It's probably like authentication. Yeah, I think this is what we want to look at. Hey, Null Studios, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, so this is how we can actually authenticate people, like for the whitelist, where we say like, you know, if it's a real ID and stuff. So yeah, getting the auth ticket. User account's logged in elsewhere, yeah. Ticket has been canceled by the issuer. So this is a good way to like, yeah, right here, the user is banned for this game and stuff, like to check that stuff. So yeah. So it's getting your auth ticket. So you can say cancel auth ticket. Okay. Not much, just attempting a seated Nainen run. Okay. And Balacho. I don't really know what that means, but that's cool though. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Not bless you. No. This is auto matchmaking stuff. I am going to have to look into this eventually, guys. You'll see why. Not yet, though. So this is avatars. That's getting, like, your profile pictures, which it would be cool if you could see people's profile pictures in the username, or, like, the player list. This is exporting and shipping. Oh, did I get my keys? Let's go! Okay, guys, we got the dedicated server keys. So let me go get that and test the server. Thank God. Yeah, they're usually pretty quick with that. I've never had them like take that long, so no, that's good. All right, let me go put this key in. Gotta hide the screen. I do not want people to get a developer key. That would be quite bad, I would presume. Activate a product on Steam. Starground dedicated server. It shows up now, guys. All right, check it out. It's right here. So now we can finally install the dedicated server and see what happens. That's where you break the score counter with a big number. Oh yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I need to play Balatro more. I just haven't. I'll try and get around to that eventually. So many games I do want to play, but I just haven't done it yet. Alright, so this is what the local files are. So, I mean, it's all in here. If we run this, it should be launching, if we go back to that in dedicated server. Now we can go mess with the, like the launch settings in here. So edit Steamworks, installation, and we can add edit and arguments. So let's kind of copy what we had in here. So it looks like it did kind of work, right? Let's go to build, back into here, and we're just going to grab some of these arguments from here, like pause and all that stuff, right? So can I separate these with a comma or something? I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I just do that and it works. All right, update. So hopefully it'll do those things now. So let's try it. Just reached 300 hours. Sheesh. Yeah, that's a lot. So if we run this, oh, it opens up the thing. Let's see. And it should say pause or whatever. Oh, I didn't actually... Please read instructions.txt. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I just didn't publish the changes here. Also, this is still the old one, so it's not going to have the new stuff, so you have to do that. Oh yeah, I saw the notification that you put a new game up. I gotta actually check it out. Let's go take a look right now. Can I just like go to my followed people? How do I do that? How do I check people who I'm following? Why did Pizza Pit get so popular all of a sudden here? Well, it's not that popular. Pizza Pit still does pretty good. I don't know why. I guess people just like playing Pizza Pit. But it's gotten quite a few plays and stuff. I wonder if like I should actually do something with it. What do you guys think? The song is catchy. I don't know how to find you. I guess I'll just search for you. Yoshik. Replay. Here we go. Daily free fish. It's a shooter, huh? Let's check it out. Whoa. This looks just like Saiku's game. This looks identical to Saiku's game. Hold on. Let's launch it and take a look here. Let's take a look at this. Whoa. This is really hard. What? Oh, you just click on it. Okay. Come on, come on. The bar is moving so fast. Oh, I did it. So do I have to wait a whole day? Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It'd be sick as like a little, you know, computer overlay thing. Just like in the bottom corner. You know, like those games where it's like you have a... what's the word? Like Rusty's Retirement and stuff, like the on-screen, like, idle games. You know? Yeah. That would be kind of sick. Of just like a little thing on the bottom that you can catch fish. Yeah. I would really love to make a game like this. It'd be really fun. To make a, you know, like a little on-screen idle game thing. I do think it's a little janky, though, if I'm being completely honest. I don't like games like this because it's like covers up a huge chunk of your screen, and I'd rather just have a window I can move around and organize, but it's kind of a cool concept. Maybe I can make a game like this that has an option for it to be docked, or I could just have it as a window, right? That'd be cool. Mr. Morris. Things like that kind of take up too much space. Might as well take up the entire screen like a normal game. I know. That's exactly like where I'm at with stuff like that. I'd rather just like go the cookie clicker route of it just being a regular game window. You know, where it's just a regular old window. But I guess I could see the allure for some people. I don't like it because it's annoying, but I think those games are fine if you have 3 monitors. Yeah, I think that's fine. But then at that point, right, here's my argument too, is that if you're putting it on its own separate monitor anyways, then why not just make it a full game window, right? So I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of a neat gimmick, but I think in practice it's not actually that that usable. So, whoa. Pumpkin's looking kind of thick, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right there. I mean, it's definitely cool though, you know. It's, yeah. Is it 21:9 aspect ratio? Yeah. But yeah. These games are pretty idle and easy, so people play them when they watch stuff like Netflix. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, I see I see there's definitely like reasons why people would, but for me at least, I think it's just annoying. Well, I guess I'll come back to this game in one day. Does it save my data? Like if I close it, am I still gonna have my number of fish caught? Because I think that's important. It does save Epic. Well, I'll come back to it in a day. We'll check on it tomorrow. Just making a space shooter game out of this trendy style game, yeah. No, that's totally fair. I think like jumping on trends and stuff like that, especially like the whole Balatro thing that's really popular now, is kind of like, I don't think it's worth all the trouble. Because like, okay, maybe it's a hot topic now, but are you actually going to be able to finish your game in time when it's still relevant, you know? Like, I don't know. I feel like unless you have a game lined up that's really good and can complete with everything, then it's fine, but it's going to take, you know, most people at least like a year or something to make a good game. So Balatro is the game. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of games like Balatro now, you know? There's like, I've seen a whole bunch of them. Nubby's Number Factory, although like that game's distinct enough where I feel like it's fine. I mean, it's fine if it's like a different game, right? But I don't know. Chase trends like this, you tend to write messy code too, because you want it out as soon as possible. Yeah, right. Yeah, I always just go for like, I don't really worry about genres or what's popular or anything like that. I just focus on like, what do I enjoy? Yeah, I mean making games like Balatro, not Balatro itself. Balatro epic, you know. It's the whole thing that spurred the entire genre. But yeah, I don't know. I just think of a cool thing that I like, or a game that I've played before, and I, you know, kind of type of game I like, and I'm like, I'm just gonna make that. I don't really think about what's the current trending theme on Steam, and, you know, maybe I should make a simulator game or a Balatro-like. I don't think that way. It's like, I'd rather just... Because I think also, too, then your game becomes very dated if it's like jumping on the bandwagon of a particular trend. Because then if you look back at that game in 5 years, it's like, does it really stand alone by itself? I don't know. I think it's always better just to... Don't worry about all the outside influences with stuff like that, right? Just make the game that you want to make, and don't think about what's the current trend or what kind of game should I make, right? But I don't know. That's just what I think. I'm gonna have to do all this achievement stuff at some point too. It's actually really cool that you can like get the achievement icon, actually. Does that work? That's freaking sick. I might have to set that up. We'll see. Anyways. Well, I might take a look at this authentication stuff for the whitelisting thing. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, but we'll figure it out. DLC. Exporting and shipping. Yeah, this is just the regular old stuff. Without Steam. Okay, so you can just exclude the Godot Steam stuff, which is interesting. Okay, this has a whole thing on like how to do everything. Steam CMD, placing our content. It's got a whole thing. Sheesh. Okay. Well, anyways, I unfortunately do have to leave. I've got stuff planned. I've got pizza on the way, so I have to be on time. So I gotta go right now. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. But thank you for coming. You know, we're getting really close. Dedicated server stuff is feeling nice. You know, shut up me. Really, the last part is just doing like the whitelisting stuff and just a couple little tweaks to the server stuff. But I think we're almost there. I've even got the dedicated server thing on Steam now, so I can actually test stuff. I wasn't really able to do that before, you know, so that'll be nice. But we're on our way. So, it's good stuff. I don't know exactly when dedicated server stuff, I mean, well, I don't know when this update's gonna be ready to go. I should have dedicated server support, like, ready to go with it, but I don't know yet. It could be until next weekend. We'll see. None of the bugs in the game right now are necessarily very game-breaking, except on multiplayer. So I'm not, like, hugely worried about fixing them instantly. But yeah. I'll give myself at least a couple more days. Yeah, let's go pick somebody to raid. We can probably raid Dobbs now. I think it's been long enough. Alright, well, thank you gamers for coming. Unfortunately, Starground's not on sale anymore, but you can still grab it if you want to. Join the Discord if you want to, and we'll be live again tomorrow at the same time at 3 p.m. MDT. That's going to change to MST soon. I don't know when it is. When does it change to MST? Daylight savings time. March. Oh, did it already happen? What is my time? Okay, I guess it would happen in March. Never mind. Alright. Let's start this raid. Alright. Thank you, gamers. I'm gonna go eat pizza, and I'll keep working on this in my off time. Alright. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.